Okay, my awesome viewers, I am back with more Super Mario Sunshine, and I now have a guide to find the rest of the coins. And do not worry if you're using a guide along with me, or if you're using me as a guide. I can tell you right now, this mission is a bitch, according to the guy I'm using. In fact, he was actually tempted to not even do this in his, little thing, his FAQs, because it's just that hard. He was like, if it wasn't for me having to do this for you guys, I would not be doing it. I was reading that, I was just laughing. I was like, hey, he's kind of like a Let's Player. And Let's Players everywhere would agree with me that is the case. If you're trying to 100% something, you would say the same thing. You'd be like, yep, I hear you there. Man, I'm making you sound like my bad. Oh God, I should not use that word. I'm so gonna, don't worry, I will totally edit that out. That is very rude of me to say that. But yeah. Okay, let's go down here. Yes, you do have to come down here. Believe it or not. Make sure you have plenty of water. Okay, it's kind of difficult to get to, so... Launch over to this side. Ah, fuck! Well, that's okay. I only found 3 of the coins. So I'm not too upset about that. Though, the fact that it has to throw you out of the level is just really disappointing. You kind of wish it was a secret shine, where you would keep getting put back into the level, but no. They do that on purpose. Come on. There we go. Camera, that ain't gonna work. I'm sorry. Yeah, but anyway, the funny thing about this was, I'm just sitting here, while trying to find this information for you guys, and I'm just like, holy crap, reading this, because I'm like, this ain't gonna be fun at all, Let's see, how are you supposed to make it to that? I think I'm supposed to go across here. I love the wind sound that this underside makes. Yeah, just come over here. Grab the coin. And that should be the only one down here if I'm not mistaken. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it's the only one down here, so don't have to worry about that. If I made it to this mission at all, which I don't really remember if I did or not, this is probably what made me stop. Because having to come down here was the bane of my existence. I never made it far into the game because of this area alone. I won't lie. Okay, let's carefully... There's no chance! Mario, why you do this to me? Hold on a second. There we go. Just had to get readjusted there. Okay, anyway, how are we doing for time? Because I can focus on that now since I know where all the coins are, more or less. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of this one first though, this one on the Undercity, just because it is a bitch to get, so I'm gonna take care of it first. I mean, I know all of you would do the same, so that's why I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna keep dying down here, don't think for a second that I won't. I was gonna have one of my singing moments that you don't get to see very often. I couldn't remember the lyrics to the song I was gonna sing. Kind of a shame, but at the same time probably a good thing for you. No one wants to hear me sing. I can hear it now. Oh no, you're not that bad of a singer. If so, you're great people. There's also one of those moments where I would love to, like, you know, I'd find myself saying, man, I love you guys, you're so sweet, you know? Okay, see, the difficult thing is you can't aim the camera down. Okay, let's try going back over here first. This may not be a bad idea. Taking this here. Camera, please work with me here. Oh, that led to like a coin or something, didn't it? See, I thought it would take me over there. That's why I grabbed onto it at all. Oh well, go me, right? Get your ass back up there. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Can't go into it from below, so I mean from above. Ah! Oh, that's actually a good thing for me. I was actually gonna jump off, but he fell off instead, so I guess that's really not that big a deal. Man, I always find myself wondering if I have to, like, adjust my commentary whenever I do that, but I really hope that I never do, because it's really difficult to, you know, change the audio in one area, except for just, like, blocking it out entirely. I mean, I know most would probably tell me that I need to come up with a new way to do my videos, if that's the case, but I mean, you know, part of me can't help but be honest that, you know, the fact is, when it comes to recording, you know, I'm not going to try and worry so much about what I'm using for my recording, you know. I'd rather worry about things like, you know, my computer crashing and stuff. Actually, I want to ask my viewers a question. What do you guys think of Alienware? I'm not going to get one, I'm just curious, because I've heard nothing but hate about that computer. And it's so funny, because when I read those comments that I was on, like, another person's video, I was reading the comments and they were saying stuff like, oh my god, why in the world are you buying an Alienware computer? You're the stupidest person alive, and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my god, I've thought about buying an Alienware computer before. It's kind of a good thing I didn't. But I'm wondering, what do you guys think? From what, like, on my point of view, when it comes to Alienware, the only thing I really know about it is that it's made purely for gaming, is what its, you know, MO or whatever you call it was whenever it first came out. You know? They were like, oh, buy an Alienware if you you want a gaming computer, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, right, I'm going to buy a computer that I've never even heard of for that. Right, I'm trying to remember the easiest way to do this. Yeah, anyway, though, the funny thing about the Alienware computers, I think I told the story before, but when I first bought my very first Mac, the one I was using before, the one I have now for recording, I think, I looked into buying an Alienware. And, you know, the way the story goes is I was talking to my parents about it because, you know, at the time I wasn't very financially stable. And so my parents were helping me decide what computer to buy, basically. And I was like, hey, will you buy me an Alienware? I would love it for, you know, gaming and stuff like that, because, you know, at that time I was kind of into PC gaming. Not a whole lot, but for the most part I was. Like games like, well, this is going to be funny, more or less games like Sims and stuff like that. It wasn't really anything that, you know, people would be like, oh, you must have been thinking about playing Halo or Call of Duty or other bullshit games like that. No, I wasn't thinking of that at all. I'm sorry for calling them bullshit. That's just the first word that came to my mind as I was talking about games. But, you know, no, that's not it at all. That's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking about getting it for, you know, games like Civilization, Sims, you know, games like that. But my dad was like, no, we can't trust that because we've never even heard of it. And to this day, what makes me laugh so much is we were a PC-based family at that time. And so then my dad decides he's going to go out and buy a Mac. And he's going to have me be the tester child for it, you know? And my first thought was, okay, Dad, we've never heard of Mac either. Why are we getting a Mac? And as with all people, when I first grabbed that Mac, my first thing was, okay, where's the internet? How do you right click? How do you do anything on this damn thing? That is always the most common problem that people have with Macintosh computers. And, you know, looking back, I asked myself, I'm like, why would I have any trouble with Macs now? I mean, it's like, why do people have so much trouble changing over to Macs? And it's just because, like the same thing I had trouble with is the same thing that other people have problems with. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it wasn't the stack crates. Okay, let's go over there. I was looking over there, but I didn't actually start stomping them because I was like, there's no way they put it in a crate. Ah, my neck's acting up. I'm dying. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not really dying. I shouldn't use that kind of joke like I do with my coworkers whenever we have a cough. I saw a hilarious picture of a magazine online, and it was called like the college something or another, and what it was like a joke about college students and getting student loans, which thank God I did not have to depend on student loans. Oh my God, I've heard nothing but horror stories about student loans. Anyway, that's not important. Anyway, the way the thing goes is it starts saying stuff like you should avoid and stuff that you should pay attention to. And it's like, start paying attention to Walmart sales. And start paying attention to, like if you have a cough, just ignore it. It can't possibly be the flu. You know, it's shit like that. And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, here's another fun fact I can talk about while I'm screwing around trying to find the hot tub. What's your guys' opinion on the flu shot? I think it's a big waste of time. I know that many of you are going to be like, ha, you're going to get the flu, I just know it. But no, like, listen to me. You know, whenever the flu shot came out, people were like, get the flu shot, or you're going to get the flu, oh my god, GB biz, or some bullshit, thing there. And I was like, no, I'm going to pass. I'm not going to get it. And I immediately start hearing about all these people getting the flu, And I wasn't one of them. People started to not show up to school, and stuff like that because they got the flu. Stuff like that. And I used to tell you that the only thing I used to get was what I thought was a cold. And, it might as well be. I don't remember exactly what it was. But the funny part with this is that, people always were like, get the flu shot, get the flu shot, get the flu shot. If you don't get the flu shot, you're going to be screwed, blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, right. Here's how I'm going to suggest this to you. The only way I'm going to get the flu shot is if I ever, find out that I got the flu. And that's the only time that I'm ever going to decide, oh, sure, I'll start getting the flu shot. Other than that, not getting it. So, yeah. Here, let's get some more water. Oh, God. Now, I'm actually doing this the hard way. You don't really need the, the jet nozzle to get up here, or whatever the fuck it's called. You can actually just, see, that's the reason why you don't need it. And why the guy suggests that you don't get it. But I'm going to use it because that's the only way I know of how to get up here. The problem is, though, that now that you have it, you have to get it replaced. However that is possible. I don't remember where the hover nozzle is. Fuck you, wall. Come on. That's funny because it reminds me of in GTA 5 you can now jump towards a wall. And if it's one that's too high to climb, you actually bounce off of it and hit the ground and take damage. It's like, wow, that's amazing. Let's see if it's up here. Might be. Will you change the camera? God. No, it's not. Well, I have no idea where it is. That's not a big deal, I guess. If I'm gonna go out, might as well go out in style, right? Nice. Okay. The next platform is up there. Yeah, what the guy actually tells you to do is there's like a glitch that you can do in the game where if you use your hover nozzle just right, you'll actually get up here a little bit easier thanks to that. Come on, this isn't that hard. Oh! Well, that made it out to be hard. Hey, we heard you like climbing challenges, so we added climbing challenges to your climbing challenges. Oh god, I need to really stop using stuff like that. Oh boy. Are we really gonna spend 2 episodes on this damn mission? I really hope not. And I have other Let's Players commentary stuck in my mind right now. That's the last thing I need. No, you don't. Could always just off-screen getting up there. And then that'll cause a problem because then I'll have to... I know this is going to make people laugh, but I'm going to have to switch discs and do it on that one because I don't have any more room on this one after this episode. So, yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? Come on, you dipshit rocket nozzle. I swear, this camera is a bitch. There we go. Ah, fuck! This is why this is a problem. See, those leaves are so easy to fall off of. But yeah, I'm just going to do it off screen and get back up there. And I'll get to where the coin is and just stand underneath it because I think it's floating in the air. So I'll be right back, viewers. I'm sorry about this.